in this world of technology where we got to create technology for every little aspect of life.
You're right.
I don't believe you need, a camera, a rear view camera.
What's going on? You're tuned in to the All Points Podcast. This is the Freshest Crew. I go by the name Jonathan the Great.
It's Midwest.
And I go by Kyle.
Well, right. We back.
It's been a minute.
For me, yeah.
Yeah, definitely for you.
Yeah, been behind the scenes. Had to take care of some business.
Yeah?
What's up with y'all?
Did you get that thing taken care of?
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I would have pulled up to the thing on Friday, but they want to reshoot a scene from House of the Dragons before it releases. So had to take care of that.
What was you, extra B?
No.
Coffee shop guy too?
Anyways, so I guess we can leave with that. Over the weekend, we did the what was that thing that we do?
It was a jam session. We had jam session at the park.
Yeah, it was fucking hot. It was humid. We had a few friends come out there and do some music and shit. It was fun. We had homeless people out there. They was sea walking, bee walking.
It's a park. What do you expect?
Yeah, there was a bunch of bitches out there too. It was crazy.
Wait, what?
You said what?
No, he said homeless people. I was like, that's an open invitation.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it technically used to be their park,
Until it got gentrified.
Yeah.
And they got
remodeled
kicked
the
out.
shit. But yeah, man. If you haven't seen our performance, our videos, and all that jazz, you can find it at.
Oh, Freedom Music. You can check us out on Freedom Music.
Why would you
I thought you was going to say it.
I mean, I kind of pointed at you. Like,
Freedom
hey.
Music, FR3EDM Music. That's our DJing page if you want to check us out on Facebook or
book us.
Instagram. Huh?
Or book us.
Yeah, you can book us if you're in the Wichita area.
Yep.
I mean, if you're not in the Wichita area, we will travel, but you got to pay for that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. That was Friday. What'd you end up doing besides shooting another scene for House of the Dragon?
I have to go and take care of something at a family's house.
A little mystery.
Mysterious
No,
Midwest.
Yeah.
Mysterious
because
Midwest.
When
Had to
I say
take care.
things, y'all try to like flip it and put a spin
We
on
were,
it and
yep.
like repackage it into something else when like it's not even that deep.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but sometimes.
I didn't even know y'all was having a jam session.
Yes,
like,
you
I mean,
did.
yes, you
No, I
did.
didn't.
Yes,
I
you
didn't- I
did.
didn't know.
It's the final Friday of every month, all the way till October.
man, I don't be paying attention to the calendar.
Or the group chat
I mean, and sometimes I miss a lot of stuff in the group chat. So
because you keep muting us.
It's all good. We had a good
I be
time.
at work, man.
Alex performed. Sam performed.
Which is funny about that because they're both parts of duos and everything, and both of their partners ghosted them.
Yep, they had to perform by themselves. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
partners?
Final Four would
Yeah.
never.
Nope.
But and then Tim's partner from Two Fat Ninjas performed. Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Oh, he performed.
Yeah, he performed. Did
Like
good.
a little-
It was his first time performing.
Like a little math nursery rhyme or something. Since he's a math teacher. I don't know.
Is he a math teacher?
He's a choir
He's a music
teacher.
Choir
teacher.
teacher, whatever. Same difference.
Wait, what?
Sure. But it was a good time. And if you're in the Wichita
elementary
area,
teachers are interchangeable.
That's true.
if
No,
you're in the
PE
Wichita
teacher
area,
can go
listen,
teach
you
a science
should
class.
come through.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a good time. Like I said, there was a bunch of bitches out there. Like I put in a post, I was like, "Bring your bitches out here," and they was out there, man. They was running around, they was shaking their asses, had their tongues out at the same time. It was nice, man.
Like
Nice.
the BET Awards.
Yeah, they was chasing balls and everything. I was
Tongues
like,
and
man,
We can get on that.
what happened with the BET Awards?
It's
I don't know. I feel like it's raunchy. It's ratchet, and
Yeah.
it felt like there were no male artists performing, and it was just all female.
It wasn't, and it was. I guess we're in the. We said it a couple times. Like women's music is more. I wouldn't say better, or
It's popular right
It's
now.
like it's popular right now.
It's popular, but
because the other people ain't saying nothing. So like we got
nobody's saying nothing.
No one's really saying nothing.
But me being a Lil Wayne fan, and I just remember like you know, how crazy his lyrics can be.
Yeah.
But now that I think about it, all these female rappers are like the female version of him. But he would like just drop a few bars spread throughout a song. But these women from every verse is about the same thing. Every hook is about
It's all pussy rap.
pussy, ass, booty.
Yeah.
Like Ice Spice, like her shit's creamy like Danimals. Like these is the lines that they put
You
in.
can't eat animals no more.
And then I feel like you know, like the people that
That's
do
a little too creamy if you ask me.
you know how people do album reviews.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm that guy. Like I don't have to be a fan of your music, but I will listen from start to finish of your album. It might be the one and only time I ever listened to it, but I listened to Megan Thee Stallion's album from start to finish. This is a freaky ass bitch. This girl, like, she defines freak as something like I don't know how to explain it, man.
Yeah.
She make it seem like the stuff she'll do, you'll never cheat on her.
I mean,
But she's been cheated on, so I don't know.
Yeah,
That's why I don't believe it.
She's lying.
I think it's all hype.
Yeah.
She hype it up. She hype it up real nice in her lyrics, but it's all the same though.
But it was a lot of twerking. It was a lot of twerking.
It's stanking there.
But it was a lot of twerking, but half the people that was twerking ain't have nothing to twerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, the payments on the BBLs came through. They
mean, but-
had to take that.
Even didn't Summer Walker, she twerked too?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, but she got some enhancements.
Chloe Bailey was there. She twerked.
Or her alien eyes.
Tinashe, she twerked. Megan Thee Stallion twerked. Tyler twerked. Ice Spice twerked.
And then, like, you got to think about it. The BET Awards
Oh,
was
Sexy Red.
Uh,
A whole lot of twerk win.
But you got to think about it. The BET Awards was shown on Nickelodeon. It was shown on.
It was?
I think it was, wasn't it?
why would it be?
They
on
usually-
White
yeah,
Awards?
why would it be on
No,
Nickelodeon?
because when they air the MTV Awards, they show it on all their networks, all their channels.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
So I mean, I don't have cable, but like, wasn't it semi-aired on Nickelodeon,
Nah.
MTV, BET? Like, it was simulcast.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah, they always do that.
But I don't think for that type of programming, they're not going to show that on like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon.
not on the Cartoon Network, but
Well, you know
they're
what I
all
mean.
owned by the same people.
Right,
but
right.
but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. They're female artists,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not trying to sound like against women and everything, but it was a lot of twerking.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just getting too old.
I mean,
No,
it's
it's not-
a lot of
it's not-
sex appeal. I mean,
It's basically what I've been seeing online is people were talking about it like how the Boondocks, was talking about a long time ago that BET is not detrimental to black people and it's pretty much degrading. It makes a low visualization. There we go. Of black people, and you look at it today where it really is just a program where all the artists that are on the stage are pretty much just shaking ass and everything.
yeah,
Then
Lotto was twerking too.
yeah, then it's just like, all right, like this is what we doing. Like this is the extent of what we were putting out. And I think somebody said who won? What? Not Janelle Monáe, but somebody, one of the earthy chicks or whatever, probably won over Sexy Red. And then like the comments were all like, "See, this is why nobody likes to watch BET anymore because they try to put like the year that
Tyler.
Sexy Red has had over this person." Who, I don't know. It's
Like
weird.
the quality.
I saw the same post you're saying, and they basically Tyler won like best new artist, and everyone thought it should have went to Sexy Red
But I
because
feel
of her
like
year that she had.
Tyler's like songs and lyrics and like context and like the subject matter.
And someone said that
creative.
Someone said that because someone was like
Water.
Sexy Red. All Sexy Red is talking about is her booty hole and her pee.
booty thong all in my booty holes.
But then like the comment below it was just like Tyler made a whole song about how wet her coochie was, so I don't want to hear it.
I
So
mean,
it's
but it was like the way she. It's kind of like the R&B music back
It's
in
the
the day.
same thing.
Like it was like
One subtle.
It's the same
yeah,
content.
it was subtle, but
yeah.
like now it's more blunt. Like,
Yeah.
It's the same.
You didn't know
content,
that what they
man.
was talking about. You thinking like that encore song, like she want to buy tickets to a show, but you just hear it sound like a good song, but you don't know this bitch really talking about having a good time on the weekend.
That Water song is about how wet her coochie is, so it's just like it's
how
all
you
the same content.
package
It's
it.
just how you
Crazy thing
deliver
about
it.
that Yeah, I didn't even know that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I thought she was just well hydrated.
Like, you find a way to creatively say something opposed to the little
Being so
dumbed down
blatant with
McDonald's rap version.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, I don't know. I think maybe this is the year of Sexy Red. Maybe not last year, but maybe this might be the year. But yeah, the best new artist, that was a big one. But Killer Mike won album of the year.
It's just
It's weird.
He got it for the Grammy, so it's just like
He got it from the Grammy, so it's like he won it in the BET Award. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, did you listen to Killer Mike's album?
No, I did not.
I did.
I probably won't.
I actually did.
I might because I just said I'm out.
Yeah.
I haven't got around to it yet.
I listened to it. It was cool.
But it wasn't for you the way that cool sound.
No,
It's cool.
Yeah,
Good for me.
if you
It's
gotta
not
be a Killer
Tyler,
Mike
the
fan,
creator, but
you gotta be a Killer Mike fan.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
Neither
yeah,
am
there's
I.
nothing wrong with that because
Yeah.
you know, and I guess the whole thing, the whole night or whatever, would just come with a what's your taste? What do you like? Because I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of people that aren't gonna listen to the Killer Mike shit, but you will listen to Meg Thee Stallion and she's talking about pussy rapping. There's no way that you can pretty much satisfy everybody.
it was just weird because the whole night was like ratchet music, and then a conscious album wins
Yeah,
album of the
yeah.
year. So it's like it's
So-
a weird dynamic. And then other thing was honoring Usher. Usher got the Millennial Vanguard whatever.
But then they didn't have
award.
any.
But it was all
male-
female artists.
yeah.
I figured, I don't know, Chris Brown and him still got a beef. Probably, but
I
I
honestly
feel like
think-
Chris Brown could have done some of those.
There was people online saying, "Oh, Marion, Chris Brown,
Mario, Chris
Mario,
Brown, that would have, but
you know,
Chris Brown's been like
Usher."
blackballed.
Yeah, Chris Brown's been blackballed from BT for years.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't think are you saying blackballed from BET
Just from
or
like
from anything?
in general.
award.
Nah.
Yeah.
Was he there?
No, he hasn't been at any. He hasn't been invited to any award show.
Well, how do we know that he wasn't invited though? He probably just turned it down. You gotta, get that $1,000 from all the fans.
No, because anytime he collaborates with other artists, they attack the other artist fan base for even working with an abuser.
Nah, those are bots. Don't take those serious. Look, like I said, Chris Brown's out here doing numbers, and it's you can't deny everything that he's been doing. Like if people are willing to pay like $1,000 just to,
$1,100.
Now those is the
Get his
those are the
cheeks.
thirsty.
yeah,
Those
whatever
is-
that dude that did the fusion dance.
Yeah, I
wasn't
seen
thirsty.
that. Well, yeah, he's a fanboy too.
I ain't doing that. I ain't
Yeah, I
paying
ain't-
$1,100.
He a fan,
I ain't paying
he a
$1,100 to
fan.
see nobody.
You say what?
I ain't paying $1,100 to see nobody.
Sounds broke.
It could be Jesus.
Yeah,
Give
right.
me
you
Tyler,
would pay
if Tyler the Creator had like a meet and greet, you wouldn't pay $1,000 to get
Not
that little
$1,000.
personal
Whatever.
interaction.
Not 1,000.
What if he's saying, "What's your name?" to you?
Not 1,000. No.
But it's like a one-on-one.
I'm at that age where I don't need to pay 1,000 to see nobody.
But if you
Ain't-
got it, why not, right?
I mean, if I got expendable cash, but I still
You do have expendable cash. I ain't
still-
gonna list your.
I still
All that gas he's saving.
I ain't gonna list your electric cars and your MacBooks.
I still would
and-
just not $1,000 to see somebody for one night. No, that's like a week's worth of hangout.
a week's
$1,000
worth of
yeah,
what?
hangouts. Not just one night. Not for 10 seconds. I get to hang out with this person for $1,000.
About 20 seconds.
That ain't worth it. Yeah, 20 seconds. No.
But we can all agree. Well, not him. He's a Chris Brown hater. I still,
I am.
I'm a Chris
I'll
Brown.
admit it.
I'm a Chris Brown fan. I listen to a lot of his music.
Nah, forget him.
And
He ain't gonna dance. This is the way back
I'm
into my
talking about
life.
music. We're not talking about what he does in his personal affairs, and that's a different thing.
I haven't heard a Chris Brown album in my life.
He really got some really good music, but
I bet he does. The singles he released were good, but
No,
I
I'm-
can't comment on the album.
yeah, he got some good music. Anyways, I'd rather see all these women twerking than that dude that was twerking last year.
The dude that was twerking last year
Yeah.
on BET.
Lil Nas X. Oh,
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But I'm
Yeah.
also just like, what are you selling? What are you selling when the kids are watching this show? Are
Man, they
you
don't
selling-
care. They,
Yeah.
Are you
You know the
selling
motto, fuck
the
them
lyrics? Are you selling like? So
their targeted audience is the kids. They trying to
For
they
radio.
trying to recruit and brainwash all these little ass kids.
Yeah, that's
You know.
crazy. I mean, but that's true. That's true. Because, well, no, that's not necessarily true.
Man, you got all these little kids out here talking about certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Like, what is little kids thinking about pedophile?
I didn't like that either.
They don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
They should know what it means.
But they don't.
But
They don't.
Some of them do. Come on. A lot of these kids get like bad credit or, bad rap. Pretty much people thinking that they don't understand shit. They definitely understand a lot.
My son understands a lot, and I know he do because he knows when there's a bad word being said. So, yeah.
I think all kids know the bad words, but
Yeah.
it's just whether
It's their favorite things to say.
if they don't get in trouble for it, then it's like the thing to do. If your parents laugh, say,
Yeah. You're a bad parent if you laugh at your kids cussing.
I was some bad parent because I told Pharaoh don't say the N word, but it was okay to say Negro. So we're driving in the car, and he's listening to Boondocks. I'm a bad parent, and he got the headphones on. He's laughing, and he goes, "Daddy, they said Negro," and I just said, "Okay, Pharaoh, don't say that." So I was with my girl at the time, and then she goes to me. She said, "A 5-year-old shouldn't be saying the word Negro." And I was just like, well, at least it wasn't nigga.
like that makes it better.
It's like right there. It's
I
on
was
the
like,
doorstep.
I didn't say it, but I was like, at least it
It's
wasn't
looking
nigga.
in the ring camera.
There's literally a Negro League baseball that white people say
Yeah,
all the time.
Negro, but you saying Negro.
He said Negro. What's the difference?
You said he said Negro.
Tomato, tomato.
Whatever.
Negro is a color.
Hey,
Negro.
Negro.
it's a dude that you see.
There's nothing wrong with Negro. Tomato.
Whatever. Nah, but that is funny though. Speaking of kids, people do put on like a front or whatever to try to do stuff to like, in the name of protecting the kids when they really don't give a fuck, And that's pretty much what we're looking at with the Kansas government and a few other states around. How dare they? How dare they? In the in the name of protecting the kids, they killed the hub. It's a tragedy, man.
So I've been hearing about that. That's
It's
that's
dead.
legit.
Yeah.
It's true. You can't
Yeah,
access
you
it.
can't access it.
Unless what? Like permanently?
Until they change the law or something for research. I did hop on there, and then it pretty much had a message like, "Oh, your government wants us to wants you to put in your ID and everything, and we don't really think that's a great idea. We basically
ID like your driver's license?
yeah,
Dang.
yeah, basically."
You about to get added to a list.
Yeah, so they're basically saying like, no, we don't really think that's a good idea, and we pretty much follow the rules around here to make sure that like no children are on the website and all that stuff, either accessing it or being on the website. So they're like, we're following the rules to the letter, and we think that by your state putting this in, they're only going to force people to different sites where we can't monitor that, and kids could have access to be on the site and be on the site. So until your government it pretty much changes around their rules, that we're just not going to let you access it here. So it's blocked.
Man, it's just like you go to an area for nightlife, the club scene. You try to get in with your peoples, you ain't got these shoes on. What do? You walk out, you walk down the street, go across to the other club, and you get in.
Yep.
And you still do what you came to do.
You have you a good time.
I mean,
So it's just like, no matter what you try to put up a roadblock, somebody always gonna find a detour.
Yeah.
yeah.
I really wanted to Google as far as like Kansas or whatever. I don't know how to check for it, but just like see the interest in like VPNs, and see like how much the searches are being jumping up or whatever. It's like I know like shit is just popping right now.
It's like when you said that, I started. It's just the reaction because you said it was for real. I didn't know it was for real. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were talking about it at work. They brought it up. He's like, "Yeah, man, you can't go to it.
Can't go to it no more.
Go to it, yeah.
Everybody been
It's
trying."
Yeah, it's like damn, like people can't even bust.
So
it
how
on
does that
the-
affect? How does that affect them and their company? Like,
They're fine.
I mean, there's still like
it's just like this region.
so
can't-
many states that can allow it, so they'd be all right. But like my phone, for some reason, the location's in Dallas, Texas. So
Mine's
like,
always like, yeah.
I was getting blocked.
Oklahoma.
I was getting blocked before Kansas got it. But
Yeah.
as soon as I connect to my Wi-Fi, I'll be better. But now that I'm in Kansas,
Yeah.
my Wi-Fi is on.
They got a map of the 8 states where access to Pornhub has been banned, and
we're one of them.
Utah. Well, hold on.
of course,
now.
Utah.
That's kind of weird because
Where
they're
they're
blocked
like-
here
Where the
too.
Mormons are at.
Yeah, they do that little bed thingy.
Yeah,
Let's have to go.
I forgot about
I
that.
forgot what it's called.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. Hold on, let me go to that. July 1st.
I mean, it's pretty crazy though.
Do you think that can create like a gateway to
Yeah,
like,
that's the
people
scary part.
sexually assaulting and like
Yeah,
more like
Oh, that.
more like
Yeah.
rapes?
it's possible.
I
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a wild take, but
All right.
I'm just thinking about like the weird people out there, you know,
Yeah.
that like
Can't
their
get my
mind
nut.
space
Can't
is
get
in-
my nut off at home.
Yeah, you know,
go take it.
It's like
Yeah,
when
man.
they stopped allowing the crazy people to drive the buses and they started flying. So you get the crazy people at the airports.
All right, it's in Montana, Idaho,
Montana.
Utah, Nebraska, Kansas,
all the Republican states,
of course.
Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi,
Arkansas.
Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia. No. Is that
all the lame states.
one of those two? So one of the Carolinas. I
But
think
this
North
is a
Carolina.
cover up, though. Why are you using, like you said, your initial statement? Why are you using this as a
Protect
like a
the
way
kids.
to protect the kids, or
They-
care for the kids?
They
Yeah.
seen what they can get away
Look
with.
at all the other things that you care about. Kids, y'all don't care about motherfuckers coming there shooting up the schools. Now let's talk about people's physical well-being. Like,
When it comes to guns,
Like-
I'm pretty sure you can access the NRA website or
yeah,
Definitely.
go to the
that's
gun
what I'm saying.
shows.
Motherfuckers can shoot up the school every 3 weeks,
And
but
then
you
it's
worrying
just-
about kids accessing pornography.
And it's thoughts and prayers and business as usual. But people can't bust nuts, but you can bust guns. Make it make sense.
Yep.
Oh, that should be the title of the episode.
That's why Playboy needs to come back.
Nah.
Man, ain't nobody picking up magazines.
Playboy needs to come back. I see what you did there.
No, that's not how.
But you don't have like a face of it.
What do you mean?
They need a slick motherfucker to stand up there.
A robe
Half
and a
is-
cigar type.
half is
yeah,
dead.
you're right, you're right.
Who do we nominate? Like who's
Michael
flying?
Cera,
Michael Cera? Nah,
New
man.
Hugh
Gotta
Hefner.
be like another person you don't find out he's a scumbag till after the fact.
Dang, I can't think of anybody.
Michael Cera.
Could
Uh,
I was gonna say it could have been Vinnie Mac before the allegations.
it's crazy because I was going to say Diddy, but no.
Could have been Trump.
Nah, he's not smooth enough.
He's untouchable.
Shit, apparently.
Well, I hope it doesn't raise the sexual assault cases in those states, especially in Louisiana. You
Yeah,
hear
I'm
what they
thinking about
do?
them southern states like Mississippi and Arkansas.
Did you hear what happened in Louisiana?
Nah, what?
They passed a bill where you can get surgically castrated for sex crimes
Yeah?
in Louisiana.
I mean,
They cutting off nuts in Louisiana.
Ball juice everywhere. Ball check, nigga.
For violent sexual crimes.
That just seems like that law is like going back to the times in the other countries. You know, you like do something like
Yeah, you steal
they
something, they
chop
carve
your
your
hand
hand
off.
off.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
they
castrate you. Yeah,
They take it back to WWF when the Asian dude Taco whatever the fuck.
Takamichi no.
Yeah, they got
He
at
talking
Val
about his
Venus.
PB.
It's like I choppy your PB.
That's apparently what they doing in Louisiana.
Hey, that's a good what do you deterrent? Like, is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, hey,
If you don't,
you shouldn't be sexually assaulting anybody.
True.
like.
if you don't take that, then they're just gonna add extra years to your sentence. But yeah, that's really hardcore.
Yeah.
That's-
Not that
Pretty
like
rough.
not that you should be committing sexual crimes against people like you fucking animal, but I would say like not that I'd ever even be in this situation.
yeah.
But
Oh no! Let me get it. Because I was just, not that what he said. Not that he would be in that situation. But
Nigga, just kill me.
But hypothetically, if you get castrated,
Nigga, just
then
kill me.
You can't, you can't get bopped off and clap some cheeks behind bars.
true.
You gon'
I thought you was.
What that prison guard
yeah,
that was
the
just
little Instagram model, little whatever.
Was she-
can't do
influencer.
that.
was she a model?
Yeah, she did like stuff, and
Huh.
she just worked at a prison, but she was like.
I did see
an
that though.
influencer slash. Yeah.
But at that point, just yeah, you just can't do the crime.
You can't.
But
But
you
no, I'm
definitely
saying
ain't gonna
like
do that time.
if that ever happens, then you better make sure that they do a thorough investigation. Like you're not chopping my shit off and like you had it wrong. Like,
Oops.
whoop, yeah,
It wasn't him.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, sew it back on. The fuck,
Make
Like,
it bigger.
yeah, kill that kid over there and give
So if
me
that
his.
happen, you pretty much just gotta live your life the opposite.
You gotta
Sex.
move to a state where
You ain't gonna have
Pornhub's
no
blocked.
you ain't gonna have no testosterone no more.
Nah,
ain't gonna
man,
feel
look,
like
you just be look. They chop off your wiener, then you just start bumping coochies with girls. That's how
They
you
ain't
get
gonna
it.
chop off your wiener.
You say what?
They chopping off your nuts
Are they?
that produces the hormones.
That's why I said you ain't gonna have no testosterone.
You're basically a dog. There's a dog with no purpose.
Shit, whatever. I seen Drogan's pink thing get out.
But
He ain't got no
doing nothing with
nuts.
it. He
Hey,
ain't
but
doing
then
nothing with
again,
it.
that just means you can't have kids. So you just be beating cheeks and just.
But you also ain't beating cheeks. You ain't got the
Yeah, you
sex
ain't got
drive.
no testosterone.
It's all
Oh, you start taking testosterone in shots, just putting that
Where's
shit
it gonna
right.
go? It's
Put
just gonna fall
whatever,
right
you
out.
Put it into your stomach like Ozempic. Like, ugh. Like, shoot me up, baby.
You gonna-
get that dick nice and hard. Take a little cocktail with some
Honestly,
Viagra in there.
this ain't even a joke. I think the only way you will feel any enjoyment from it is taking it in the butt.
Whoa.
Cause that's your spot. That's
Views
your
of Kyle
No,
Holly.
but no, just think about it. Think about it.
Not reflex.
Think about it. Your
Me and
test,
Jonathan.
your nuts are gone, so you have no sex drive. You have no pleasure. You get no pleasure with your front end. So you gotta. That's the only way you can get pleasure is through the back.
Why?
Cause you ain't got no testosterone. You ain't got no
So
sex
what,
drive.
To do it in the butt is supposed to.
That's where. That's apparently where our G spot's at.
Nah, that's propaganda.
I don't know. I don't you.
So, who came up? Who
I don't
came
know.
up with that? Like,
don't know.
it's not June anymore, so we can
Yeah.
talk about this. All right, that's gay propaganda. They're like, no, your G spot's in your butt, silly. Let me tickle it for you.
I mean, I haven't found out that I haven't done it to find out if that's true or
You're
not.
stumbling over your words.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's why you like taking dumps so much.
No, that's
Get a little excited whenever you
that's
drop a douche.
that's wrong.
But if you don't have, I don't know. If you don't got the hormones, doesn't that like just
Nigga,
like
you just gonna read a book at that point.
reading rainbow?
You get so much done.
Or you
You-
can just
you
like
would.
or you can go across to Canada and you can play Not Like Us and
Get beat up.
get your ass
by some OVO goons. They're the kindest goons I've ever seen.
They said that was Terrence and Phillip. I was like, damn.
Rick Ross
Which he
got-
didn't even get beat up, but whatever.
His security guard did. They was mopping it.
Nah,
they had him
man.
on his knees, and they was teeing off on him.
Nah, he just had some extra wing stop grease on the bottom of his shoe.
Whole
he just got
city.
slipped.
Whole city of
he been
Canada.
having bad luck.
Toronto.
He was talking shit about Drake's plane and his plane. His plane crashed or I had an emergency landing.
Rick Ross got in his security got beat up by some OVO goons in Toronto for playing Not Like Us, and the video has surfaced. And big dude, he took some hits to the face.
Yeah, he got hit like 50 times.
He just got up.
He got up and couldn't even walk. He didn't know where he was at.
You talking about Ross?
No, his security
Ah,
nigga with the
Security
dreads.
guard, he was bigger
Big
than him.
black nigga.
Hey, he got up. That's all that matters, okay?
I bet he got fired. He didn't get to get back on that jet. Back to
Nah, I'm
America.
pretty sure Rick Ross made it out safe.
Yeah.
He was
He ran out the back gate.
Shit, I'd say that's a win. Like if my security get beat up, then the people that did it, I'll just sue them. I'm like, all right, now we won. My dude was there to protect me and be the non-aggressor, be the defender, and he did that. That man right there,
yeah
castrate him.
chopping
But-
off nuts.
Yeah, man.
Nut
Take it
check
in the
on me.
butt.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
But,
Speaking of the butt,
oh, I was like, what?
No, ain't no speaking of. Don't do that. That's a bad transition.
Hey, Cadbury.
I was pooping the other day,
No.
Really.
Did you finish?
TMI.
Yeah,
TMI.
and I was thinking to myself, you think you would wipe better if there was like a video camera showing exactly where you need to wipe?
Why? We already had your bidet story. We don't need no more backdoor stories.
Do you think you would wipe a little bit better and more efficient if you actually saw where you were wiping?
No, it's because it's like if you hitting it in the dark, you don't even be like, oh, I need the lights on to know how I'm stroking it.
No,
like,
that's totally different because it's
No,
only
it's the
going
same
on. No,
thing.
it's not. It's totally different.
You know what you're
Think
doing.
about it.
If
Think
you know
about
what
it.
you're doing. You know what you're
Think
doing.
about it when
it's
you-
muscle memory, bro.
Think about it
Muscle
when you
memory.
wiped your kids' butt when they pooped when they was a baby.
Right.
You wiped it efficiently because you saw exactly where to go and what to get and
Why
where
are
the
you
poop
so
was at.
fascinated with the?
So
Yeah.
think about it. If the toilet came with a little camera in the bowl facing upward and you can literally see on your phone, okay, I can get right here.
That is such a terrible thing to have because you
Because
know
why you wanna
somebody
be-
is gonna be like, oh,
Why
I
you
like
need to
watching
be
it.
that intimate, like? Because now you know what can be used as good can be used as evil.
Yeah, obviously you don't have it in the
You
kids'
just gonna
bathroom.
get bored one day and you're gonna
Yep.
go in the bathroom. You ain't even gonna have to use it. Then Pharaoh gonna be knocking on the door. You done been in there 45 minutes, coming out sweating.
You check your own prostate.
Like, bro, like that's overkill. Like,
Yeah.
I just thought about it. That's a terrible idea.
if you,
Yeah.
I thought about the kids sitting on the toilet and you just happen to turn on your phone like, ah! Now you got a case on you. You
Yep.
get castrated.
like, there's just like the
Then-
human experience. Like, you're equipped and skilled enough to develop the skill set to be able to do certain things in life.
Yeah.
We don't need to create technology. We're in this world of technology where we got to create technology for every little aspect of life.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't believe we need, a camera, a rear view camera.
Yeah, that's a good day. That's a good day. That's a good day. Yeah. Rear view camera.
We don't need the backup camera in the bathroom. Trying to wipe your ass.
Speaking of that, dude, to piggyback on that, would you say like smartphones have made the world better, worse, or the same?
Excuse
I
me.
feel like, in a sense, because the smart people aren't smart enough to use it for beneficial things. But all the dumb people are using it for the wrong things, and it's just like bringing down society.
I mean, you just gotta think about it. You got the answers to everything in the world in the palm of your hand.
But
so it's like,
that makes you not like have to problem solve and figure
Exactly.
out things. And then, like you said, everything ain't. I forgot what's the percentage, the analytics on the amount of information on Google that's like incorrect and
Yeah.
misinformation. So it's like, oh, I want to look up something. I'll Google it, and it's like now you spread misinformation. Oh, it's
Exactly.
like it's not even.
we used to moan and groan when we take math tests. We couldn't use calculators, but think about it. That just made us smarter. That made us more dependent on like solving math problems. So like, but nowadays, like now that you got your phone, you can literally type in your math equation into an app, and it'll give you the answer, and it'll show the work for you. So it's just like everything is.
Or even like driving. Like when we grew up, it was flip phones. That's the most we had. So it's just like there was less distraction.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
now I'm
God.
trying to
Yeah.
teach mine how to drive like on the mental side before she does the physical side. But I'm like, yeah, just pay attention. Like there's so many distractions every time you drive by somebody doing 90 on the highway.
Yep.
They on their phone or just whatever the case may be, doing
Yeah,
a Snapchat
yeah.
video, going live while they getting shot at driving. Like,
Nah, I applaud my son. He be calling me out sometimes when we go down the streets that he don't recognize. He be like, "Why are you taking this route to go places?" So he pays
oh,
attention.
you
He
know
knows.
why? Because he's an Aquarian and
That's
we're detailed.
You're absolutely
we
correct.
pay attention
Yep.
to
He
detail.
pays attention to everything. You're
So
absolutely
yeah,
right.
that's how I was when I was a kid.
That is, yep. Because he
like
be
I would
pointing
pay
out.
attention to landmarks and roads and intersections and everything.
Like he couldn't find his way home, but like if you drove down the street that he recognized, he'll know like, oh, this is where grandma lives. This is where such and such lives. This is where mom lives. Like he'll know. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess.
that's-
I mean, yeah, there's bad in it, but I mean, there is also good
Yeah.
in it. So
It's a lot of good
I don't
in
know.
it,
I
but-
suppose it's a mixed bag. I mean,
50-50
humans are just
split.
gonna human.
But now we can't access porn. I don't even know what my phone's for anymore.
You still have Twitter and Reddit, so you're good.
You're right.
Yeah.
Unless you just like happen to travel to a state that
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
You'll be like, welcome back, Kyle.
Yeah,
We
man.
saved your spot.
Yeah.
was Texas on the list?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Texas
Texas is
the
on the list.
Oh,
They was the first ones to
Yes,
do
you-
it.
Yeah.
Yes, you still screwed in about 30 days.
Yep.
Yeah, but if I'm looking at porn in while I'm at DreamCon, y'all need to check me. Okay, like that's y'all need to have an intervention for me because that means I have an issue. Because there's no reason for me to be trying to look at porn while I'm hanging around my
Go use
bros.
the bathroom at the Airbnb.
Yeah, there's
For some
no
reason,
reason.
there's a camera. There's a camera by the toilet. Like, what the fuck, Kyle?
He had to set up his rear view camera.
I wipe more efficiently.
Man. Yeah, man. That is going to be kind of interesting if you're in Texas in 30 days or whatever.
Less than 30 days. We'll be in town.
Other website.
We'll be in town. DreamCon.
DreamCon.
July 26th through the 28th.
Yeah, you guys
Get your
have
day
fun with
passes
that.
now.
Come see us. We'll shine. Wow.
Oh yeah,
We'll sign your boobs. What?
we can officially say our panel is on Saturday. So if you're interested in getting a day pass, you can buy a day pass for Saturday and go to our panel, and you'll be great.
Yep.
But our panel is on Saturday at 12 o'clock.
And we'll sign your boob. Just one boob. You got to pay for the other one.
We're gonna check your ID first
Yeah,
before we do it.
Because
Yeah.
we don't want to have to go to Canada.
We don't want to have to get castrated. So speaking of going to jail,
Guess who's going to jail?
I have a scenario for all of us,
Okay.
even for the ones who aren't here.
Is
If-
it like the same scenario or
No,
different
it's
scenarios?
same scenario. If one of us had went to prison, if you found out that one of us went to prison,
would it be?
what do you think the crime would have been that we would have committed?
I feel like, if they did a raid on TeamView. I feel like
What? You calling me Dan Snyder?
I feel like the ringleader behind it all would be the
No.
punk ass nigga Steve. I gotta clap back at that nigga, and then you would be like, you would be his accomplice, and then I feel like these are all jokes. This is hypothetical.
If I found out you went to prison, I honestly to God would think it would be something that you didn't even do. Like I think it would be a nigga was tripping with you.
No, it'd probably
you
be
was sitting there
like-
minding your
it'd
business.
probably be like me hurting somebody. Like,
Yeah, but like I honestly think it would be you was just walking through the club and someone was like, "What's up?" Like they was bucking at you because you, like you said, there's people always tripping with Eugene. Everywhere we go, someone's always trying to trip with him.
Yeah.
So I
But-
think if he was in jail, it was because of something that he
I gotta-
didn't do.
feel like as the time goes on, I mature more and more. So I feel like I know how to
It's like, wait a minute,
evade those situations.
I'm white. I don't have to deal with this. Just keep on walking.
Yeah, I think for you and Alex, it definitely would be for fighting, whatever. If I
Y'all
don't, for,
mouths.
No,
same,
Alex-
no, same scenario. So like somebody's trying to fight you or anything like that, and then it happens. For Alex, it's gonna be because of road rage.
Oh, yeah.
and words just gonna keep flying or whatever, and then they're gonna get into it, and then y'all gotta spend some time, in gym pop for a little bit.
I feel like Alex, it would be like pirating. Like he somehow would get taken down. They gonna knock at his door.
They found one.
Fuck on the ground.
They found one too many
Somehow they
seasons.
He gonna run downstairs and hit the button. all the hard drives just gonna light up.
No, I agree. Alex is he would probably get in trouble for something in his mouth or
Kyle, I feel like
yeah.
maybe like I feel like they would kick down his door and find out like he didn't return like 5 video games to Blockbuster. Like he still got the cases and cartridges. So you,
I'm not going to jail.
I feel like
just
I
gonna
feel
try
like
to-
your past might come back to haunt you.
What did I do in my
I
past?
feel like
You gonna get me too, bro.
yeah, you would. Yeah, I feel like that's what it
You
be.
get me too, bro.
From who?
You get.
I feel like,
And for what?
You really want to know the list?
oh, every time somebody do a 60-minute interview or they do a documentary, they're gonna come out with an NES documentary.
Bro,
Look,
get me too.
A lot of niggas is going down.
Let me
a lot of niggas
set,
going down.
let me set the record straight. Let me set the record straight. Anybody that I ever fucked or fucked with, it was all consensual.
Hey, we
It
never
was.
said anything
Nah,
about
It was.
Yeah,
I
I'm
never
talking
said
about
it.
some Me Too type shit.
We got it. We got it on camera. I mean,
Look, I laid it down. It was all consensual. It was all legal. I ain't about to have no smut put on my shit.
because
No.
it's because you love too hard. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
You
Yeah.
love too hard.
Fuck
man.
too hard. No.
Let me see.
About to put that
Who else
shit
did I
on me.
miss? I got all y'all right. except-
Sam, disorderly conduct.
Yeah, Sam's just
Right.
white. He
He
just,
about to fight somebody over
Yeah.
a parking spot.
Drunk driving or something. I don't know.
everything on Sam. You can throw any crime on him. It'll stick.
Tim's gonna get arrested for like some prank type shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just being white.
doing white people's stuff.
Yeah.
He's a black guy doing white people's stuff.
I feel like Tim would get arrested because
He was
he feels like he's accepted in the community and neighborhood he moved in, but he's gonna realize that he's just another Negro.
Exactly. So
He's gonna be going to jail.
he gonna be floating down somewhere with some whites, and they gonna all get pulled over, and the police
he's
gonna
gonna
point him out.
He'll get falsely accused for trafficking narcotics.
Yep. He gonna have a little bag of weed on him, and that's what he going to jail
He's
for.
gonna be that black dude in Harold and Kumar that was in the jail cell.
I just got a book. He has a gun. Yep. That is Tim. That is definitely Tim.
I feel like Sam, he'd probably go for like inciting a riot.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it will be like somewhere and then he'll be just like going on a political rant. And, getting people to like conform to his beliefs. And then, they just like, he just incites a riot.
I think it would be like he's hanging around us, and like we all get pulled over, and we're all quiet. But Sam's like, "You can't do that. Wait a minute, this isn't right."
I'm standing for Black Lives Matter.
That might be Alex too, though. Alex gonna get beat first before Sam does.
Kyle, I think it won't be you going to jail, but it'll be some shit that Chiron did.
Right?
Oh yeah.
He's fucking all the white bitches.
What I did while I was drunk.
And then he just wake up and don't remember.
Exactly.
But they got it all on film.
Yeah.
All on
You
camera.
just hear Tupac playing in the background, and yeah.
Kendrick, we need you. West Coast savior.
No, I can honestly see myself going for something I said. I be saying off the wall crazy things, and
Do you?
I think I'm gonna say one thing just too much, and this is gonna be too much for someone, and I'm gonna get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
I'll admit,
Or we
I
could
say crazy stuff.
Or we could all play like, let's just say, if it went through, have y'all been keeping up with the YSL Rico?
No.
Well, the dude, the YSL Woody dude.
Yeah.
This nigga, he just plays ignorant and dumb just to like
He will not
to have a
answer
mistrial
question.
or something. Like he just will not answer any
Yeah.
question. He be acting so stupid.
Like, when did you become friends? What's a friend?
It was like, so how many kids do you have? I don't know. So you know, when are their birthday? How old are they? I don't know. Like this nigga just be saying dumb.
It was a stupid thing. Like the prosecutor was pretty much like talking to the judge, and she's like, "May I approach?" And he was like, "No." The judge was like, "She was talking to me." Like what the fuck? He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He was ready to answer.
Yeah.
he be trolling. I'm like,
Pleading the fifth on everything.
surprised that nigga ain't get held in.
So what's your name? I plead the
like
fifth.
Nah, there was like, do you know, like, can you point to the person that you knew that was a part of this, or blah, 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 blah? Like, if you can see him. And then he stood up, and he's looking, and he's like, yeah, he's in the back right there. And they're like, is it the guy with the dreads? Like, no, it's behind him.
My head's the bald headed
It was the
dude.
bailiff or whatever. It was like,
Yeah, he was trolling. And it was like, it was him in the picture when he was younger with some other people. So it's like, is this you in that picture? He's like, I don't know. The picture's blurry. I'm like, this nigga's a fucking fool.
Yeah.
All right.
like, I forgot what they were saying. Like, there's so many people, like, saying free the yada, yada, yada. But there's also a flip to that where a lot of people were like, no, these dudes are, like, legit
criminals. Yeah. So like, because Killer Mike said that at the concert that we was at 2 weeks ago. He was like, yeah, free my nigga Slime. And I was like, nah, but he did like legit crimes. Like he did. It's not something he did not. He did it. Like.
Which is crazy, though. Like, how can you be that popular of an artist and still be that closely associated with
How
street
can you
shit?
be
Because
the president of the United States of
I
America?
feel like they came, they were in the streets and then they became famous. But then they used their fame money to fund their street stuff, their street ties. It's
fucking
like the same shit
backwards.
with Fetty Wap. Like he used all his money to do his street shit.
Ain't nobody saying free Fetty Wap. Because he did that stuff.
Yeah.
but
He's not popular, so nobody's saying it.
True.
Well, yeah. Yeah, nah. Couldn't be me.
Did y'all hear the Supreme Court on Trump?
Yeah. They pushed that shit. Right?
Basically, they gave him immunity to where his court dates are getting pushed back past the election.
November.
Since September.
So Biden basically flat out said it.
Nah,
He's
where they
like,
push
this
it back
gives the
on.
presidents too much power.
Yeah.
You said what?
Biden pretty much said, he said, this is giving the presidents too much power. You basically can do anything. If you're president,
The flip side of that, though, is, right?
If you're him,
If you're the president, yeah. But they're basically saying like, I forgot who brought it up, but they're like, if you're the president, no, I think it was Trump that was kind of alluding to like, oh, well, if you're the president and you can do whatever you want, then you can pretty much assassinate your political rivals. And so since the Supreme Court passed this, they're basically like, and you're immune to it, they're pretty much like, okay, so technically Biden could have Trump assassinated and he'd get away with it. So, yeah, it's like the shit that you just pretty much tried to get Trump, like, off on or whatever, pause, then you're basically giving Joe Biden the same ammo. Not that he's going to do it, but
He's
it's
not,
just, yeah.
Think
It's
about
like he could, but and then they'd be like, "Oh, the president has too much power." And it's like you gave him that fucking power. Like it's so stupid. Like I'd be ready to move, but I'm too broke.
I was thinking about that when I was just looking at that. I watched clips. I mean, I watched a little bit of the debate, and I was like, "F this! I'm gonna finish watching the Caitlin Clark game." I was just like, one of them got a resting bitch face, the other one can't even put a sentence together, and I'm just like,
and these are our best options.
It's just like, man, other countries are laughing at us.
Yeah,
and I started thinking, I'm like, what would it be like to like live in another country? Like,
nigga, there are countries
pack
that
my
still
shit up, get my passport.
Yeah. There are countries that still have slaves in slavery, and they're laughing at us. Like they're countries that like are dictators laughing at us. Yeah. So the land of the free.
Yeah, I kind of hate how the presidents pretty much have been going for the last. It's always like some super old fucking dudes. Like not saying that I want like a 35-year-old in there, but
I want a 35-year-old.
I
need a 35-year-old Harlem shaking in the office.
But also look at that, and I'm like, a lot of the politics and just rules of law or whatever, just in my opinion, whatever, don't and really shouldn't apply for the older generations. Like you guys technically have lived your lives. Yep. You need to make things that are going on for people right now. Like, you're talking about, I don't know. Like it's stupid. It's stupid. I hate the whole thing. But yeah, man, I wouldn't necessarily vote for a Harlem shaking 35-year-old.
I would. Well, I'm just saying, like, as bad as excuse me, I got hiccups. As bad as our two choices are, isn't there like a small bit of you kind of want to wonder what Trump's going to be like in the second term? Like, aren't you kind of sitting there just like,
it's kind of like
that shit the first
time. I want
time.
to see what happens.
Hip Hop Atlanta, like Bad Girls Club. Like if you've seen the first couple seasons, you could just pretty much predetermine what happened.
Yeah.
All the other seasons after that.
Yeah,
like,
he's not gonna leave. He's not gonna leave.
It's a show we've already seen before.
Yeah, and it wasn't a good show.
And it's probably gonna be a lot worse.
Yeah. Like I said, he already said, "Oh, I want to be a dictator." Like, and if you pretty much give him the rule of law where he can fucking do whatever he wants to, he ain't leaving.
All right.
So never mind.
That's one of my.
I feel like instead of calming stuff down, he gonna like rile stuff up. He gonna ruffle feathers.
But like, okay, you got to think about it though, because like,
do we really?
The liberals. Okay, so if Trump wins, the other side, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna complain. They're going to be like, oh, our country's going to, But if Biden wins, the other side, they're going to get mad. They're going to complain, but they're going to do something about it again.
You see what
so it gets scary.
Time?
So it's like,
it's not scary.
They got pretty close.
No, you saw exactly what they did last time when they didn't get their way.
So
they
like
had
if
a
Trump
tantrum.
wins, you just got some crybabies.
You saw what happened last time.
Yes.
They had a tantrum.
Yes.
And they tried to break in.
That's the scary part about it.
And that dumb bitch got shot because she was trying to break in and shit. And then everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't have shot her. Like, no, motherfucker, you shouldn't have broke into the fucking Capitol.
So it's like, you don't want Trump to win.
Fuck Trump.
But
no,
like,
you don't want
it
Trump
is what
to
it
win.
is.
But like,
you got to be prepared
Biden wins,
for whatever. Like,
you don't want to know the outcome of Biden winning. That's the scary part about it. So it's like it's
like
a lose-lose.
Civil War in the United States.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Civil War?
No, but I want to.
It seems pretty crazy if you think about it.
No, they're not gonna do that. Look, they always call them the gravy seals. Like these motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit.
I was at Pizza Ranch yesterday.
I've never ate there, but I've always driven. Which one do you go to?
There's only
West
one
Side?
in our city.
Oh, I didn't know there was only one, but yeah.
But I was at Pizza Ranch, and we was just having fun playing games. You know, I was killing it on one game because it was half
They
off
got
games.
games in there?
Yeah,
Like an arcade?
It's like a pizza. You eat pizza. Got a chicken buffet too. Anyway,
That's what got him
it's
there.
pizza and chicken on the
Lord,
buffet.
man.
Anyways,
Took the bait.
there's
his,
this family.
His prostate started jiggling and wiggling,
There's
getting
this,
excited. And he's
the
like, I'm
chicken's
going.
not that great. Anyway, there's this mixed family. It's a white guy, Asian woman, and like either their kid or their grandchild.
Typical.
But like the white guy's wearing this like American flag T-shirt, and it was like
You know they have sex.
Basically, it said something about crybaby liberals, and I was just like, man,
He
he
walking
seemed
around looking for smoke.
yeah. I was like, he seemed pretty cool, but like the fact you wearing that shirt, I'm already gonna assume you're racist or something like that. So I'm just like,
Probably got concealed and carry. He's just waiting to pull the trigger.
no, but like the crazy thing is we was playing basketball and Farrell like threw the basketball and it bounced off the cage.
Knocked
and
his pizza off the damn table.
it kind of like rushed the side of his calf, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, man." He's like, "Oh, you're fine." But like in my mind, you know, I always think worst case scenario. I was like, "What if he was like, why don't you get your boy under control or something
Right.
like that?" It's like,
And
you
he's
know,
like,
always
I
gotta-
apologize. And then he's
Yeah, I
like,
always got to think
you
something
had a little
negative.
too much to drink. Now you got to go in the bathroom, and then fucking Seabass walks in. And
Exactly.
now you pissed down your leg.
So it's like those type of people are hiding in plain sight. It's weird. So it's like,
Oh, they are. You can just tell by their bumper stickers, like
For some.
their hats.
For some. I work with like a lot of Trump supporters or whatever. Like they come in with the clown Joe Biden shirt on or whatever. And I'm like, you know, that's cool. Like you can have your opinion or whatever. You can even wear the stupid ass shirts. Like I don't fucking care because I don't really care about Biden like that. But it's there are some supporters and everything that definitely ain't about to be up in arms or whatever if Trump loses, God willing. But nah, like I said, a lot of them they're some of them are just dumb and they don't really know why they're mad and why they're angry and shit. So yeah, they're not gonna do shit. They're not gonna. I wouldn't worry about it.
I feel like with major sports, like every day a new star is born. Like the NBA is still producing new stars that carry the league on. Why come the United States of America is not generating a pool of people with the skill set to run a country?
They do.
And run for president.
Yeah.
They just don't have enough funding. They
man.
they ain't got enough campaign money, and they tap out before they can
It's
make it the distance.
a lot of it is like how we're talking about earlier. Like it kind of seems like it really just comes down to like the old people. Like if you're
Yeah.
not like you know,
Gatekeepers.
45, 50, 60 years old, they're really not looking at you
Yeah.
because that's just been the fuck.
It's like a
yeah, I was trying to hear it too.
sounds
but-
like a vacuum.
Yeah,
Ah,
but
okay.
it comes down to it ain't about the people. It's about the money. They ain't worried about the people. They ain't worried about the
got
people.
enough funding.
They ain't worried about the people. They worried about the money. So it's,
Hell, fucking
it's
Joe
sad.
Exotic tried to run for president, but that nigga ran out of money real
exactly.
fast.
I mean, Kanye West ran for president,
Nah.
and at this point, he sounds better than the two we got.
No, the fuck he doesn't.
Wasn't they talking about Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Not even
Hey.
him.
I'll vote for him.
Ugh, no.
He sounds better. Jonathan,
What?
I mean, I don't.
I don't even really know his views.
You don't look like the type of person to go out and vote. But
Says the guy who's never voted.
I never voted.
Ain't
I
that the
never
pot
voted.
calling the kettle black?
I never voted, but like, I don't see you going out.
You don't look like Stuck.
I don't see you going out voting for either one of these guys.
Are you dead ass or you joking?
Are you will who? So I'm assuming you're gonna vote Biden if you did vote.
Like
Yeah,
there was
he's
a
like,
question.
That's none of your damn business.
Wouldn't you like to know? No,
I guess we'll
motherfucker.
find out.
Obviously, I'm voting for Biden. He's the better choice out of these two dudes. You got one dude that wants to be a dictator, and then you got another dude that has speech issues.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
At least, like, if it goes south with Biden, you know, his vice president can step up to the plate and
Finally.
I hope.
take over the reins.
Yeah,
I hope that's the thing. I'm not into politics. I don't know what
Clearly.
bad Biden did. Everyone talks about how bad Biden is and how
they
bad
wanna say,
it,
like, oh,
like what he
he's
did and
leaving the border
everything that's so
open.
bad. But I'm just like, dude, I was broke before Biden. I'm broke now. So
Hey.
like, Biden didn't. He didn't erase my student loans. That's one thing he didn't do.
Financial advisor.
But I'm over here looking at it just like he's just old. He's
old.
just really old and like.
Think about it this way: have you seen any like MAGA coverage or anything like that? Have you seen any of the people that support Trump?
Yeah, I know. I know the bads of Trump.
Think about it like this, and this is a perfect segue or whatever because we can get off this shit. The boys, how they're making fun of like politics, making fun of the MAGA people. You have Homelander, who's like the main guy, and you have all the people that are pretty much just yes men. That's exactly the same situation that we're in with Trump, where it's just a bunch of people that are just gonna keep sucking his little pecker and all that shit.
I mean, we don't know if it's pecker.
You say what?
We don't know if it's mom.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. But that's basically
you see how big his draws were.
That's basically what you're getting, where it's just a bunch of people that are just like, oh yes, he's the greatest person ever, and he had the best economy, and yada yada yada. And they're gonna keep lying and trying to feed his egos, so he keeps them in a position of power. That's basically what it is. But what you got with Biden, if something did happen to him, then he has a better system of people that are around him, people that actually understand the job, and that in itself, excluding the fact that he does know what he's doing, he just can't fucking talk. That's the only issue. So yeah. But anyways, the boys, there are a bunch of people on the right that are pretty much trying to like downvote this shit because they found out that they were getting made fun of and they don't like that. And
it really is happening?
Yeah, they're pretty much saying like, "Oh, this is the worst season ever," and yada yada yada. And I'm like, they're just making fun of you, and you don't like it. That's it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
because it's like TV shows that we grew up with back in the day would not survive in today's.
You don't think so?
World, yeah, because they'll feel like they're getting made fun of and their feelings will be hurt.
Yeah, but like I said, man, they be having temper tantrums and shit. But yeah, man.
But unlike the other side, they're not going to sit back and just cry. They'll do something about it.
No,
that's the scary part.
No, they're not. They ain't going to do shit. They not like us. But, nah.
Well, we got a couple more minutes. I do want to talk about nepotism in the NBA. I do want to talk about nepotism in the NBA.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, you should watch. You should watch a lot of takes, man. Like it's already been. I mean, Stephen A. had a good take.
They ain't had our take though. They haven't had our take yet.
I'm gonna explain his take. He's like white folks do it all the time, like celebrities and like they've been doing it since the start.
I'm pretty
start
sure
of America. Like,
there was a Walter family member still on the Walmart board. Like yeah.
So it's like. Why, why come a black man can't like do something for his son, and then other people's takes was like, yeah, what does your daddy ever did? What does your daddy ever did for you?
What's your daddy gonna leave? His trash can company? Yeah, his sheet metal company? Well, he ain't leaving nothing for you.
But I feel like he's put in the work. Like, granted, he has a superstar dad. He probably has access to like
of course,
equipment and gyms, but. I feel like he didn't get to showcase his ability in college. One, because USC has a system, and the coach pretty much dictates.
But didn't he only do 1 year though?
The livelihood of a player's career, depending on how they want to use you.
I heard LeBron James Jr. ain't really that great. He's like an average player.
Dang, can you let a nigga finish? But
if he wasn't LeBron James Jr.,
hey, keep talking. Fuck
he wouldn't.
He don't know.
All right, nigga. He want to take, but
I do want the take.
He want my take, but he want to give his.
He was giving Stephen A's take. I want your take.
Let him talk then.
And then, so my take is the man just had cardiac arrest, which is essentially what, a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And. That happened like 4 months before he started playing again. So anybody that plays sports, anytime you're coming back from an injury, like mentally, you got to get over that. Like if you're playing live in real time, you might like, oh, if I do this, that might be in the back of he might be paranoid. Like, oh, if I play too hard, what if I collapse or what?
So it's another reason why he shouldn't have got drafted.
No, because look, guy, you're like a woman. They just want to don't even like listen to what a nigga saying.
You tell him, Gene Tate.
First of all, he got drafted because he got medically cleared because it wasn't like it wasn't a condition that was irreversible. It was something that was correctable. If it was like hereditary, his career would have been over with. But it was like a little issue he had with his heart. They corrected it. Mm-hmm. He's the NBA wouldn't have drafted him if they didn't pass his medical clearance. Their medical clearance.
That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy.
But he can play. He has a very high vertical. He's taller than your bitch ass. Hey, he can jump higher than your bitch ass.
I'm not a player. I'm not a basketball player.
He can shoot better than his daddy.
I'm not a basketball player.
He can shoot better than his daddy.
He can't whoop me though. So.
You know, pure shooting.
Let's set it up.
His only downfall. He don't got the height his dad has. He's only about. They just like, oh, he's 6'1" with his shoes, 6'1" and like 3/4 with his shoes off.
I'm 6'1", nigga.
But I'm like, nobody plays basketball with their shoes off. So
I'm 6'1", nigga.
He put his shoes on.
I'm 6'1".
He put his shoes on. He gonna be close to 6'3".
I'm dunking on him. You give me the same shoes he got on, I'm gonna be 6'3" too.
You gonna put on like Mike's?
I'm gonna dunk on him.
But
I'm gonna dunk on, put my nuts in his face
for
his
his
castrated.
For his skill set, he
Gotta
has the potential to be a good role player. Mm-hmm. The superstar, he probably ain't gonna become no superstar, but
his younger brother though.
Yeah,
LeBron
so it's
James
like,
the third.
No.
And I'm like, why y'all want to hate on somebody? This man could even. It's 2024. He might not even be with us today, but the fact that he's still here, he overcome challenges in his life. If somebody had to go through that situation, they probably wouldn't have the bounce back he would. They probably still be in their own head,
right?
Giving up on life.
You're
right.
I
can't do this, can't do that.
I think the whole shit comes from just people that don't like LeBron for whatever.
That's all it comes from. That's all it is.
That's
really
all it
is. I think it's the best. I think it's amazing. I think it's cool that he's playing with his son.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that
it's happening because they just want to say this is history making.
Yeah.
Making,
But it's like
no one's ever done this.
You've been following him like all his high school career, his little.
Well, I'm not a stalker, so no idea.
I'm saying like he's been playing basketball. He didn't just start playing basketball at USC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's basically people that don't like LeBron James, and then it's the whole like, oh, well, you only got here because of your dad, and you're not proven, and yada yada yada. And that's basically all it is. But yeah, man, people just mad and want something to bitch about.
He plays on Saturday in the summer league, so
he doesn't play with LeBron though.
LeBron doesn't play in the summer league. He's getting ready to play.
He about to go to the
Olympics.
Exactly.
But I hope he does
That's
good.
a terrible father. I would be there watching my son's first game.
I hope he does good. I hope he's successful. That way he could just shut down all the haters. It's like, hey, I worked for this. Yeah, my dad could have, set things up for me, but it was ultimately up for me to put
He was
the
in
work
the top 55th draft. That's pretty high.
Wait.
No, it's not.
What's Ric Flair's daughter's name?
Charlotte Flair?
Did anybody
That's not her real
care?
name.
Okay, but did anybody care that
That's wrestling though. Wrestling's different.
Did anybody
Wrestling
care?
got lineages.
But they get a lot of handouts and like avenues that other.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Charlotte Flair got away with. She got a little bit less. She got more of a pass on certain things.
Yeah,
just
so-
like Randy Orton got a pass on certain
Who the
things.
fuck is Randy Orton?
He's Bob Orton's
Yeah.
son.
Who the fuck is Bob Orton?
He had the cast.
I don't fucking know. Whatever. But okay.
Just like
Cowboy
all the
Bob
Rock's
Orton.
family members.
So yeah, it's just because this
But that's
individual isn't
wrestling,
liked.
though. That's wrestling.
No, it goes the same. Like if you plugged in, if your family got ties to any industry, obviously you're gonna get like. You might have an easier path than others, or you might not even be on the radar.
Yeah,
I'll punch a family member in the face if they find another DJ over me.
it's if you're a polarizing individual, or whatever. Like what North was in? Was it North?
Yeah.
When she did Lion King or whatever.
No,
and
that
that
was,
little
Blue.
huh?
Blue.
That was
Blue that was in
Beyonce's
it?
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Blue. I think it was North.
No, it wasn't North.
It
Well,
was
she
Beyonce.
did the live play.
Yeah.
it was the live play. I think
Oh,
it was North.
Yeah. But she can't sing worth shit.
Yeah.
But she still got that leading role because of who her parents are. But yeah, and people were bitching about that. And it's because her parents are, polarizing figures. So yeah.
It's probably the same with T.I. and Tiny's daughter. Like her mom can sing, but she's getting all these little vocal lessons. She's got music videos out. She was at the BET Awards. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna grow up and be in the music
I
industry
tell
and be
people
a
all the
singer.
time, my
And-
son's about to learn how to play the piano because his grandma's a music teacher.
Yeah,
so
well.
you better learn how to play. So.
Yeah, that's a different story though. But that's also like with T.I.'s daughter. If she's taking the classes and everything, then she's at least doing the steps. But it's not like you just popped out and showed niggas,
But yeah, you could say that. But as a parent, like I figure all of us would do the same thing.
Not me.
They got to work from the gutter. They got to work from the gutter.
Yeah, man.
You ain't
Like I
passing
said,
on-
if I was
you ain't passing on
ever fucking rich and everything, those three, they're not gonna know it. They're not gonna know it.
Well, look
Nah.
at Willow
Bump
and Jaden Smith. You don't think they had access to doing shit that
Me and my son will have
didn't
solid
do?
gold pants on. I do not care.
You said
Bump
what?
that. Me and my son will have solid gold pants on.
Hell no.
Nah,
I don't want.
care.
I don't want
They
my
gonna-
kids growing up like
He
fucking.
gonna know. He be
Willow.
like,
Jaden. Yeah, nah, man.
he gonna have a camera in his toilet bowl.
You say what?
He gonna have a camera in his toilet bowl. That's how
Nah.
rich we gonna be.
Somebody gonna steal that idea though. I can already see. I can tell that's gotta
They probably
happen.
would, but they need to get castrated.
And sent out to Canada.
Uh,
But yeah, man. I will say, talking about this shit does
Said
get me
Will
kind of
say-
tired. You said
What
what?
did Will say?
About what?
No, he performed at the BT Awards. Anyways,
Did he?
he did. He's trying to make a comeback.
Good for him. Look, yeah, man. I still say that Chris Rock deserved that shit.
I mean, you can't go through you can't become a multi-millionaire by talking shit on people. And you finally get slapped in the mouth because of your words. I
Yeah.
feel like it goes hand in hand.
It had to happen.
At some point in your life, you got to be responsible for the things that come out of your
He
mouth.
wouldn't slap Dave Chappelle. That's all I'm saying.
Even Dave Chappelle got rushed, and he almost
Yeah,
got poked
got
up.
stabbed up.
Yeah. You forgot about that, didn't you?
Words are powerful.
Yeah, I remember.
That
You
was some
can't
quick
use-
karma for that dude though, because they put the boots down.
yeah, they
they
beat
put
that
the
nigga
beats
like
on him.
Rick Ross security guard.
They let him have it.
Hands, feet, elbows.
They dragged his ass to the to the back.
I'm seeing Chris Rock on that whole situation.
You said,
I
what?
mean, I get both sides, but like,
That's some insecurity stuff right there.
I get both sides, but like, if it would have happened like not on the stage and platform it was on, like if it was like backstage at a party, he probably would have got away with it. But the fact that it was broadcast national TV,
Will Smith ain't about to rap his way back into my life. I
Yeah, he is. Look.
why does it? Hold on. Why does this man? He's the problem with America. Him right here is the problem with America.
I agree.
Everybody somebody can have one little thing that they do in their life, and he will crucify him. I'm using the Chris what he does to Chris Brown. You know,
True.
granted we don't condone it, but.
Even
Come on,
Rihanna.
It's not
forgave
even
him.
the Rihanna
People make
situation.
mistakes, and then like
It's not the Rihanna
you got Will
situation.
Smith slapping.
I'm
Chris
past the
Rock.
Rihanna
Now he
situation.
like, oh, let's crucify Will Smith.
Yep.
So it's like, look,
He the
I don't
first
care
one
how
with
many
the
bad
nails.
boys.
Let's pull out the
I don't care how
skeletons
many
in your
bad
closet,
boys he
nigga.
gonna make.
Let's pull out the skeletons in your
Pull them
closet.
out. I'm not a perfect man. I told my girl right when she met me that I
If you
ain't.
got crucified for all the shit you did, you probably be on the island by yourself.
Exactly.
With
Like
nobody around.
what kind of man shoots his own cum into his hands and then carries it to the bathroom? Disgusting. Crucify. Hang that nigga.
I'm like, you
Well, I ain't
can't-
doing it no more. I live in a city, in a town where it's not allowed.
You can't have that. You can't have that energy towards people because it's gonna come your day where you're gonna have to walk in the shoes and you're gonna be like, damn, I just want people. I made a mistake. I just want people to forgive me. This ain't who I am. I was just in a bad space. But nah, we got to take the collar approach and throw rocks at that nigga until you know.
Forever.
Right. Well, I just gotta stay good. Stay on the right narrow
can't
path.
stay good. You can't stay
But
good. You
Cardi
know
B,
why?
Cardi B
This
can
world's full
drug
of
niggas.
temptation.
Cardi B can drug niggas. And
Yeah,
he's
he ain't got
all
nothing to
fine
say.
with it.
I
He
don't
ain't got
condone
nothing
that.
to
I don't
say.
condone that.
He
I
ain't got
don't
nothing to
condone that. No.
Nah, but you
You
ain't.
still listen to her music.
She wasn't drugging me.
See?
I don't condone that.
You say you still listen to her music?
Nah, I don't listen to her music no more.
You just listen to her voice.
She ain't talking.
He just watches her live. Watches her live.
This nigga Jonathan stupid. This nigga Jonathan stupid.
Anyway.
Say that for the Patreon.
Hey, W Energy at w.gg. Go get some of that shit and bring it with you to DreamCon, and we'll sign your tit and your can.
This nigga call. Will Smith can't rap his way back into my life.
Hey, I'm gonna listen to his album. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna see what he's talking about.
Sometimes you gotta pop out. Nigga.
Will Smith probably gonna do a track with Chris Rock on the album. Like, let's be
Nah,
honest.
man.
Let's be honest. That's why Drake gonna be featured on Kendrick's album. Let's be honest.
I would be mad. Like this nigga.
It's all a
pulled the wool
show.
over our
It
head.
is all an act.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this has been All Points Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. and comment on our videos because it boosts up our algorithm
Yep.
and we get spread to more people.
Fuck Terrence Hayes. No reason, really. Just
Tom, she gotta pop out.
yeah.
Check out our TikTok. Check out our YouTube. And we'll be at DreamCon
26 through 28.
26th through the 28th. We'll be Austin, Texas through the 25th through the, well, I don't know about this nigga, but we'll be in Austin, Texas. Come hang out with us.
There's gonna be a party.
It
There's
might
gonna
be.
be a party on 5th Street.
There's going to be a
or
party
6th
in
Street.
3 different locations.
Everybody getting tips.
Yeah. Damn.
We're going to be at the bar getting tips.
Because in the song he said there was a party on 5th Street. So it's like, is we gonna be on 5th Street or 6th Street?
Well, you know it's on 5th Street.
Nope.
Lil Nas X's.
Wow.
All right, then. Well, this is Kyle.
Jonathan the Great.
And we
Aw.
out of here.